The Supreme Court today unanimously held that the gazette issued by the President dissolving Parliament be quashed. The Supreme Court's determination was that the fundamental rights of the 13 petitioners had been violated as a result of this gazette.
The judgment pertaining to the fundamental rights petitions filed against the Gazette issued on the 9th of November dissolving Parliament was delivered at 4:55 p.m. today. The petitions were taken up before a 7-judge bench comprising Chief Justice Nalin Pereira and Justices Sisara Diabru, Buwaneka Aluvihare, Vijit Malalgoda, Prasanna Jayawardena, Priyantha Jayawardena and Murthu Fernando. The main judgment was read out by Chief Justice Nalin Pereira, while Justice Sisara Diabru also read out the judgment. The 7-judge bench declared that the President does not have the power to dissolve Parliament before 4.5 years. The Supreme Court held that if the President is to dissolve Parliament before 4.5 years, there must be a resolution passed with a 2/3 majority in Parliament. The UNP, TNA, JVP, ACMC and other political parties along with civil society submitted petitions against the Gazette issued dissolving Parliament. Initially, it was Chief Justice Nalin Pereira and Justices Prasanna Jayawardena and Priyantha Jayawardena who considered the petitions on the 13th of last month and issued an interim injunction against the Gazette until the 7th of this month. The Supreme Court, taking up the cases, said that the case will be heard on the 4th, 5th and 6th of December. Intervenient petitions were then submitted by Udaya Gammanpilla and others, which also requested the Supreme Court to take up the cases before a full bench instead of a 3-judge bench. Thereby, the 7-judge bench that was appointed took up the cases from the 4th of this month until the 7th and considered the petitions filed.
We salute the unbiased independent judiciary of our country from the bottom of our hearts. It is not us who should take this next step from here. It is His Excellency the President who should take the next step. We commend his strength and his leadership. Now we must ask him to enact the constitution in the correct manner. The biggest drama in the history of the country was enacted for the past 6 weeks in the country. His Excellency President Maithripala Sirisena must appoint Ranil Wickremesinghe as the Prime Minister and appoint the Cabinet of Ministers and ensure the betterment of the people.
This is a big victory. We believe that the President will respect the rule of law in the future and appoint a Prime Minister and a government that commands a majority. We hope that this will be done today itself.
Even though we are not in agreement with the decision, we have no other court to go to. This is the apex judicial body in the country. If the apex judiciary in the country believes that this should not go to the mandate of the people, we can only take the fight forward with the people.
The Supreme Court of the country showed its independence. It depicts that they stand on the side of the people.
We must hold discussions with the President and we must look into forming the government.
We accept the decision of the judiciary. We do not challenge the judiciary. We will discuss as to what the next step should be.
This is victory for everyone.
This is a very important decision. What has been proved is that the President should act under the constitution of the country. The conspirator government has been defeated. We demand the President continuously. You are bound to protect the constitution. Act according to the constitution. This is the limit of your power. Do not let the country fall further. Do not let our country get isolated in the face of international community. Ranil Wickremesinghe cannot be the true partner of democracy. Ranil Wickremesinghe is a rogue protector of the democracy. No one in Parliament has the right to carry on a proper government. The parliamentary has been sold and resold many times. This Parliament does not represent the true mandate of the people. We believe the Parliament has a very limited set of actions. The Parliament should pass laws to punish the conspirators. They should pass the 20th Amendment to the Constitution to abolish the executive presidency and to approve the motion to dissolve Parliament.